Good morning and welcome to Lower Body Tuesday. So let's find a space and get ourselves warmed up. Just warm up by gently jogging on the spot. Just something, just get our heart rate up, just not a little bit. Nothing too strenuous. Hey, and Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, it's the last day of 2024. So still time to squeeze in those last few things that you want to get done in 2024 before you've got a whole fabulous new year ahead of you. I say. We can move into some jumping jacks, some star jumps, get those great big joints moving, get that snowy fluid flowing. That's it. Nice big movements. And back into jogging on the spot. Yeah, we'll kick those out. Right, so this morning we're going to aim to do 5 exercises specifically targeting our lower body. So we're looking at our quads, our hamstrings, and our glutes. Ooh, and the sneeze. So to start off with, we're going to do some step ups. We're going to find a step we're going to raise our leg, pop it onto the step. So you're going to drive straight through your foot as if you're going to try and push your foot through the step to raise your body up, all the way up to the top. And then control, bring yourself back down. So not just throwing yourself down, nicely controlling the way down. Up, down. We're going to do that as our first exercise. After that, we're going to do a squat and a quarter. So bring our arms up onto our chest. We're going to squat down all the way down into squat position. So with our backside push back, come up slightly, like quarter position, back down, get that extra bit of stretch, and then drive the floor away. So if you're looking from the side, it might make more sense. So coming down into squat position, up, bounce, and back up. So what you're hopefully feeling there is the extra time to stretch those quads as we go down that second time on each of those squats. From there, sticking with squats, we're going to go to wide stance squats for some sumo squats. Oops, 1 second. Got an alarm going off. So some sumo squats. Same kind of movement, so arms nice and straight across top of your hip, your chest. Push your backside backwards into the seated position. Try and get your elbows as close as you can to your knees, and then drive the floor away by really squeezing your quads and driving the power down. Turn from the sides into that squat position and drive the floor away. Once we've completed the squats, we're going to turn around and we're going to do a bit of work on the floor. I should have been organized and got myself a mat out earlier. However, it doesn't take 2 minutes to do this. We're going to do some glute bridges and then some leg curls. So on the ground, on your back, you bring your heels to your bottoms, arms out by your sides, and then drive your hips into the air by squeezing your glutes all the way up, all the way back down. If you want to use a weight, you position it just over the top of your hips. Hold it gently with your hands. I can show you that. Let's grab hold of this one over the top of our hips, holding it gently, drive up into the air, and slowly bring it back down. From there, we're going to send our legs out long and roll over onto our front as we're going to some leg curls. What we want to do for this is to bring both our heels towards our bottoms, really squeeze our hamstrings to feel those kind of legs move, and slowly extend them and push your toes out so your toes are pointing away from your body. And you're going to repeat that again, bring them all the way towards your body and push them away from your body. Okay. Hello, how are you doing, Magat?
Good, and you? Thank you.
I'm doing well, thank you. The olives looked amazing. Never seen anyone pick olives before, so that was good to see. Olive first. Okay. So just quickly run through that again. We're going to go through step ups first, but for you, just replace them with lunges. From step ups, we're going to go into a squat and a quarter. That's where we're going to go down into a squat position, then come up a little bit, then further down and back up. And that's classified as one rep. From there, we're going to go to wide stance squats. We've got
Hmm?
wide stance squats. onto the floor, do some glute bridges, and then into some leg curls. Excellent. Okay,
Good.
so let's start on our first set. We're going to do 10 step-ups, and for you do 10 lunges.
Okay.
Okay, let's find yourself space, and we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, and from there into our squat and a quarter. Bringing feet just over shoulder width apart, hands high in your chest, going down, up for a quarter, and then back down again before pushing the ground away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops, too many. Okay, into sumo squats. So feet double shoulder width apart. Remember to push our backside backwards. Try and get our elbows to touch our knees if we can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, heading to the ground as we go into our glute bridges. So heels towards your bottoms and raising our hips by really squeezing our glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, roll over onto our fronts into lion leg curls. So you're really squeezing our hamstrings to bring our heels towards our bottom. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Put the timer on as always. Yay, that's it. Love it. And yes, New Year's Eve. So any of those last jobs that you had to get done in 2024, today's the day to do them. And that last minute achievement that you want to get done, nailed for this year.
Yep.
Still got plenty of time. Yeah. And we've got a whole new year starting tomorrow. Whole new set of goals, a whole new set of opportunities, whole new set of experiences to enjoy. It's going to be fantastic.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you are traveling for your sculpture
Mhm.
competition,
We
that January?
Yeah, so for Austria, we travel on Saturday, and then we would return the following Saturday. So we'll be competing from Sunday through to Friday. And then for Ely in the US, we fly out on the 4th. We're competing on the 6th. And then the competition finishes on the 9th. And then we fly back on the 10th. So we
Okay.
should arrive home on the 11th. So yeah,
Mm,
it's going to be good. So it all
sure.
starts all the excitement. I'm gonna put I've just finished off creating the teaser last night, so I'm gonna pop it into the group a bit later today and stick it on the social media, etc. But yes, it's all getting quite real, quite excited. Justin mentioned he'd got all of his tools and everything packed, so I need to get my packing done as well, obviously. But before then, we've got set number 2.
That's it.
Yeah. So again, back into step ups and for yourself some lunges. Same muscle groups though. We're still looking at concentrating on that feeling in our quads. So really feel them squeeze as we kind of use them for power for driving the ground away. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Ooh, trip over the box. Okay, into our squat and a quarter. So again, concentrate on that feeling in your quads. So feel and stretch as you go down. And then as you come up with that little quarter movement, stretch again as you return back to the bottom before really squeezing it to drive the floor away. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there into our sumo squats. So feet double shoulder width apart. And same feeling. Stretch on the way down. Feel them squeeze to drive the ground away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Too many. Okay, onto the ground.
2.
Yep. And into our glute bridges. The heels to our bottoms. Hands down by our side. Shifting our focus now away from our quads into our glutes. Want to really feel a squeeze our glutes to drive our hips into the air. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, rolling over onto our fronts and doing our leg curls. So change our focus again, so away from our quads and from our glutes into our hamstrings. So the muscles run down the back of our legs. Really feel them squeeze to try and get our heels as close to our bottom as we can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink, pop the time on again. So time for traditionally setting goals this time of year. So have you got any goals?
Sorry,
Have you got any goals planned for 2025? Anything you'd like to achieve?
can't hear you very well, to be honest.
Ah, oh, has the mic gone a bit weird again? I was just saying, have we got any goals this year for 2025?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're working on a podcast. We've got an association here where we train kids to express themselves using radio techniques.
brilliant.
So we're doing one in February, and over the period, we would like to extend that to doing that as a video presentation of what
Perfect.
they do in their training school.
That'll be amazing. And
Yeah,
it's such a powerful form of media. Definitely worthwhile.
it
Yeah.
is, it
And
is. And they need to build self-confidence with that.
yeah, definitely. Love
That's
it.
the
Nice one. Well, we're going to relaunch our podcast in the new year. So we're going to put the SharpFit podcast back on air. So if you'd like to be a guest on there, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, definitely. So we
I'll
could
have a
talk
look,
more.
man.
Yeah, I'll drop you a link later. But until then,
Sure.
we've got set number 3 to do.
Yeah, that's another link
Yep. Oh, there's loads of
that we
links. There's
do have.
always a link to something. Okay. So moving on to timing for the step ups or for lunges, we're just going to try and keep a nice steady pace. For lunges, remember you're going to go slower on the way down and faster on the way up, but still try and match a nice steady pace. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay. Into position for our squat and a quarter. Might do it this way now for a change. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And stepping out wide. So I can do some sumo squats, some wide stand squats. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. From there to the ground, onto our backs, to go for 12 glute bridges. Speed wise, slightly faster on the way up. Really feel that squeeze, and slightly slower on the way down. Let your glutes stretch out. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, rolling on to our fronts into our lion leg raises. So for these, we're not playing too much with gravity. So try and keep it nice and steady. Nice big squeeze on the way up, a nice stretch on the way down. Really remember to point your toes to try and reach the opposite side of the room. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, have a break, grab a drink, pop the timer on. Oh, there we are.
For that final exercise, the last one we do,
Mhm.
we're working on hamstrings, is it?
Yeah. So these ones, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
So yeah, we're aiming to try, as I say, try and get our heels as close to the bottom as we can. Just look at trying to really squeeze it as much as we can, and then as we kind of finish, you want to be in a position where you've almost got your toes pointed as far away from your body as you can. So you're going to be restricted by how much movement you can actually push down, but by pushing your toes outwards, you'll find you get a little bit more of a stretch on your hamstring.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully manage both sides of it. Good question though. Like it. And how's your back feeling?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Good. Cool. In which
I
case.
even managed to do some step ups, so it was good.
Oh, okay. Good. Just don't push it. Make sure it's healed. That's the main thing. Okay, let's move into our last and final set. So we're going to start off with our step ups or lunges, whichever one you're going to do. And yeah, bring it all together. So really great feeling and connection, especially with those quads. Feel that's like timing. So really kind of power your foot through. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay. On for our squat and a quarter pounds. Again, bring it all together. So slow it down on the way down. Really allow that time for your quads to stretch. Then up a bit, stretch a bit more, then really power by squeezing those quads. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Sending our feet out long. So we're going to our sumo squats. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, onto our backs, into glute bridges. So heels to your bottoms. Really connect with your glutes on this one as you drive your hips into the air. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, rolling over onto our fronts for our leg curls. Remembering to really connect with your hamstrings on this. This is our last exercise of this session. So really give it everything you've got. Really big squeezes on those hamstrings. Really point your toes to stretch them out. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, grab yourself a drink. And that is the end of another lower body session for this year. The last lower body session of this year. So we start tomorrow with the first core session of the new year. And hopefully we'll see you there. If we don't, have an absolutely fantastic New Year's Day. We might see you on Thursday. Either way, have a glorious evening this evening. Celebrate all those amazing successes that you've had throughout 2024. Have an absolutely amazing time with family and friends. And yeah, we'll see you on the other side in 2025.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we do celebrate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.